All right, so we're going to write a linear inequality from a graph. So there's a few rules to keep in mind, and that has to do with whether the line is dotted or solid and whether it's shaded up or down. So we can look over here for examples of this, and then we can see what each means. So if it's shaded up, if we have a line that goes left to right, shaded up would be above the line. So you can kind of think of a line as like a person, and if that person is falling down, that would be below. And above the person that's falling down would be above. Okay, so that can help you kind of remember the rules for this. But here's shaded up, which would be a greater than. Shaded down, below the line, would be less than. And then if it's a solid line, it would have an or equal to underneath of it, and if it's a dotted line, that or equal to would not exist. Okay, so using these examples, let's go over to the left, and we're going to identify, just like we would for a linear equation, the slope and the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is right here. This is 3, and here's my slope. I'm going to always go from left to right first and get my denominator for my ratio out of the way. That's always a positive number because we go left to right, that's positive. And now whether you go up or down the sides, whether it's a negative or a positive. And so this is going to go down. So my ratio on the top is -1. And we can just rewrite this as -1/2. Okay, so that's our slope. So let's go ahead and put this into our equation, our slope-intercept, y. And then instead of putting equals, remember this is inequality. I'm just going to skip that for now. And this is -1/2 x, that's our slope, and we started off at 3 on the y-axis, that's our y-intercept. All right, now let's tackle the inequality. So this is a solid line, and it's shaded down. So let's come over here, shaded down. Shaded down is a less than sign, okay? It's one of these two, and since it's a solid, it has to have the line underneath of it, so it's a less than or equal to. And that's how we graph linear inequalities.